Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're gonna try to do a random comic walkthrough, a random comic review again. So this one is going to be Doomsday Plus One, number 12 from 1974. John Byrne art here. Okay, 40 cents, Charleston, and this says CDC. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the Candace company or Candace distribution company. I'm pretty sure that they used to distribute Marvel comics like right around the same time, or at least the Marvel magazines. I know you would see that on like the Marvel black and white magazines sometimes. 40 cents, UK 12p. Is that 12 pence? I don't know. Anybody that knows, let me know. Okay. All right. So basically, excuse me. The concept is that it's the future. It's a post-apocalyptic future, and this group of adventurers would go around and run into different situations, whatever. So it'd be these three people, and this guy here is their caveman buddy that they found. And yeah, like I said, they would go around on adventures and do things and la di da, and just have a grand old time. All right, so this is interesting here. I don't know what's going on here. I guess this is a printing mistake. I don't know what's happening there, and I don't know if the camera will pick up on it. But this copy that I have is not the greatest copy. It's a little bit faded. I'm sure that's just due to age and stuff. But also, it looks like initially it wasn't, the production values weren't super high. You can see little mistakes, and it just didn't seem like, I don't know what. All the beautiful people. Okay. So it opens with the team fighting some mutants or something like that. It You see, editor in chief is George Wildman. Story is Joe Guild. Art is by Byrne Robotics, and colors is Wendy Ferrari. Byrne Robotics, of course, is John Byrne. So kind of early-ish, semi-early-ish art. We broke it into the field at that point. 79, he would have been doing stuff like uh, X-Men and Marvel team up and whatnot. This doesn't look like its best work, though. It looks kind of, it doesn't look like its best work or whatever. But anyway, here's the team, and here, just let's go, look how like kind of weird and faded everything looks. Like I said, it's sure I know it's because of the age of the physical copy I have here, but like I said, it doesn't look like it's great stuff. But anyway, we can see they defeat the mutants or whatever. Then they get in their airship and go flying off. And and then here they change into some swimsuits and things. All right. They kind of relax, chill out. Okay, and they think they see something, and they say, "Oh, there must be a place where there's some more people." And hey, I guess there are some more. Whoops, there are some more people out there, and they just sort of appeared. Okay, so they say, "Yeah, We've been living in society. We've got our own thing going on here. It's super chill. It's awesome. We're all good looking. We're all handsome. We're all pretty. Look at us in showing off our legs. And hang out with us. You can get an Andy Gibb poster. For people who don't remember, Andy Gill was he was pretty popular in like that late 70s period, that kind of 77 to 80s period. Andy Gibb is actually, I believe, a brother of the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees are all brothers, and Andy Gibb was another brother who wasn't actually in the group, but had another uh, who had his own singing career. That's what I want to say. So I'm trying to remember what his songs were. I Want to Be Your Everything, Shadow Dancing. Those are ones I think I remember. Anyway, Handsome Man and the other handsome people are showing the team and telling them you can why don't you join our society? We welcome all the good looking people here. And here are the non good looking people. They do all the work and they're all in chains and stuff. She's like, oops. And this lady's like, hey, how can you have other people in chains? That's not cool. That's not freedom. And he's like, freedom? Freedom is illusion. None of us are free. And they're like, come on. Excuse me. Join our society. Excuse me. Join our society. And they're like, yeah, we don't know. They're like, come on, join us. And then they have one of their big people grab the other lady. And then this turns into a big fight. Caveman Buddy shows in. And it's part two, The Loss of Tranquility. And he's like, wow, don't be grabbing my futuristic human friends. Whap! Kuno kill! And so now this leads to a fight, right? So the females are fighting all the females. And the caveman guy's fighting the other ape dudes. Here's some John Byrne-ish kung fu judo, I guess. And then, here's some more posters. So we have John Travolta, Robbie Benson. I can't remember off the top of my head what Robbie Benson, I think he was on a show of some sort. But I can't remember what show he might have been on. Robbie Benson. I can't remember if he was on a show or if he was a singer. But here's Barry Manilow. And then we have, got Scott Baio, right? Eric Estrada. Debbie Boone. Debbie Boone had a massive hit around that time. Around 77, 78, something like that. You Light Up My Life. And then Leif Garrett. Leif Garrett was another kind of pop singer. Him and Sean Cassidy were really big, again, around this time. Um, which is another funny thing when you go on YouTube and some of these, you look at the comments of some of the music, music videos and stuff, and if it's something old, there's always some person who's like, oh, why can't we go back to, by old, I mean something from like 10 or 20 years ago, or even 30 years ago, and they're like, oh, all these boy bands. We've always had boy bands and like bubblegum pop, In sync is nothing. You go back to the day it was the Osmonds and the Jackson Five and whoever else. Excuse me. That's nothing new. We've always had that stuff. Other stuff, you can get a wristband that will give you explosive hammer fists. And this is pretty funny. Here's an ad for fucking brass knuckles. Barbary Coast knuckle buckle. So it's a brass knuckles belt buckle. All right. Send $5.99. You two kids get involved in a street fight. So anyway, back to the comic. So we're wrapping up the fight here. And here the fight's kind of over, and the beautiful people are explaining how great their society is, but our heroes are like, "Oh, your society is not free and great. You enslave other people, and we're not down for any of that." So they're like, "Come on, think it over. We're also very hot looking. And you, as hot looking people, will enjoy all the privileges of our society." And then, and they're like, "Nah, we got to get out of here." But they send another thug after them. And here, you see this, whoops, you see this panel. It's the exact same drawing that's on the cover here. All right. They didn't even come up with a new cover. They just recreated. They just copied and pasted one panel, and then that's it. And our heroes just kind of leave, and then that's it. And then here's a text story which I didn't read. Grit, help fight MS. All right, that's interesting. And I think that's it. Yeah. Then it's Revolutionary 204 Revolutionary War soldiers for like 250. And then here, I'll pay you $9,000 for this one penny. So this is to get your coin collection business started. Okay, and excuse me, that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day. And I